and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to... A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
It's not every player who can convert against defense that tight. Tip your cap to Carter for being able to finish without an inch of airspace.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Gordon against Porter. Now, here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. Down low. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac misses. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Yep, it counts.
No, this guy can thrive in transition. Otto Porter with good burst and a live body.
White against Fultz. Good on the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Markkanen. Back to Levine. From the arc. And that one is off. The Magic go the other way with it. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Aaron Gordon is a tremendous athlete, and if he gets you off your feet with a pump fake, turn the lights out.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Gordon. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Levine. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Now Fournier. He feeds it to Vucevic. Basket, good. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Vucevic finds Fournier. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Back to Isaac. 5 to shoot. Vucevic trying to get open. Kicks it out to Gordon. Over Porter. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Fultz. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. In the corner, it's Gordon. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Fournier. Drills the three-pointer. Fournier's got 5.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
Porter looking it over. The three. And the Bulls with another miss.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Fournier gets a wide open look, and that's off the glass and in. 7 points in the game.
I love the decision-making of Evan Fournier. Just fantastic at pulling up in rhythm.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to White. Rebounded by Isaac. Fultz against Carter. Fournier for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Levine. That one falls. Levine's got his second bucket.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Ross in at the small forward. Fournette, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Orlando leading. To the inside. Here's Bamba. No good on the shot. And it's Chicago the other way. Young inside. Here's Harrison. Headed by Augustine. Here's Young. Kept alive. Valentine. Back to Harrison. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Harrison's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Orlando now. Carter Williams, and it's blocked. Here's Harrison. Dunn left side. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shots good from Young. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Magic trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To stop the run, and Bamba with the lay-in.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Dunn kicks to Harrison. Here's Cornette. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Outside for Carter Williams. Now the pass to Ross. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Harrison. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. The Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Dunn passes to Cornette. Over Bamba. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Bamba's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Cornette passes to Hutchison. Here's Cornette. Pass to Hutchison. And Bamba pulls it down.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Glides into that move, suspends in the air. Levine, nice.
Inside, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Out to White. Outside, Levine. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
We know this about Nikola Vucevic. He's a high percentage finisher. To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range. And if he does that, he's golden.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Carter. Right side, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Again, Levine missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Magic have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
Levine deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Nifty move. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Gordon laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Levine. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1. Levine with it, now guarded by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. It counts, and the foul. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Bulls have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And Levine throws it down. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. And he could not get that one to go. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Shaquille Harrison. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Right wing. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Clock at 6. Back to Ennis. And stolen by Valentine. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Here's Dunn. Pass to Valentine. Fires the three. Rebound by the Magic.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Bamba passes to Ross. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Valentine. Count it. Valentine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Valentine passes to Cornette. The shot's good. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Vucevic. 6 points for him. Inside, it's deflected. Satoransky against Ross. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Satoransky. Dunn passes to Cornette. Now Satoransky. 3-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bamba. He kicks it to Vucevic. Carter Williams dishes to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. A second chance effort. It's not going to go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Young passes to Dunn. Here's Valentine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the inside. Back to Ross. And the pass to Carter Williams. Orlando moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Satoramsky with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 9. Here's Isaac. It's good.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Chicago leading by 7. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Markelle Fultz out there with DJ Augustin. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Gordon. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. Isaac right side. Now here's Fultz. Off target from the baseline. Left side Levine. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
The Magic trail by 7. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The Bulls making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Vucevic is checked in. And White kicks to Levine. The kick out to Porter. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Vucevic.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
And so Levine nails both of them. Now Augustine. And he lays it straight in.
Listen, this is not easy for a 6-footer to get his points inside, but you can see the tenacity of DJ Augustine.
Here's White, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. DJ Augustine picks one up. First free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Carter. 3 on 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hutchison's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Isaac with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for Fournier. Here's Levine. The dish to Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Saransky's checked in for the Bulls.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. It's tipped. Vucevic dishes to Ross. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Isaac outside. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Vucevic finds Ross. Just 5 on the clock. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. There's the lob to Markkanen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Bean passes to Satoransky. Outside, Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. Vucevic with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Isaac. Tries to keep it alive. And the Magic can hold on to the ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And here is Satoransky. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like Coming up next, it's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Love.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Drummond up top, pass to Osman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Fournier for 3. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Pass to Isaac. Back to Fournier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Fournier's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Fultz dishes to Fournier. And stolen by Sexton. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Osman. Offline with his 3. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. And there's the pass to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Sexton grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Love with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Now here's Fournier. Fultz looking around. Fournier finds Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Not going to go that time. Orlando trailing here. Deflects the pass. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Fultz. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Now here's Fournier following the miss by Kevin Love. And that one drops.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Now here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Back to Ross. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Windler, the pass to Thompson. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. Bamba finds Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Ross with the steal. Outside Gordon. Down low, Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Thompson for the triple. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Magic up 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Magic, Ennis out there with Bamba. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Augustine in at the point. Here's Windler. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Nance has got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Goes back up. Thompson. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Augustine in the corner. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's the steal.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Nance outside. Here's Thompson. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Now here's Ennis. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Augustine passes to Ennis. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland with a change here too. Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba. But his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Fournier comes in for Ennis. Here's Carter Williams. And Sexton over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Tries again. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. He can't hit that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Ross passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
For a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
Now here's Nance, and a wide-open look for Porter. His three-pointer's off the mark. Outside Fournier.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Carter Williams.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
For Orlando, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Gordon's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Outside, Porter.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
1:57 left in the first half. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now here's Fultz. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
54 seconds left in the first half. It's Drummond, high post. Passes it to Osman. Back to Drummond. It's over Vucevic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland's checked in. Now here's Gordon. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. It's his first trip to the line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Fournier passes to Ennis. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Feeds it to Bamba. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a rope.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Love kicks to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Vucevic finds Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Sexton with it. Defended now by Fournier. This one for 3. The shot by Sexton, no good. Magic leading by 3. 90 seconds now into the second half. Fournier against Sexton. Pass to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The open look here for Sexton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's foul number 2 for him. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. Then for the Cavaliers, Windler's checked in. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Colin Sexton. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Windler. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Orlando moving the ball around. It's good. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I like how Carter-Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
On the wing, Isaac. 6 points for him. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Kicks to Vucevic. Ross with it. Back to Vucevic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Garland. Carter-Williams covering. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Garland. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ross passes to Gordon. Here's Windler. Outside Porter. There's Garland. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Porter with the steal. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Garland.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Ross finds Carter-Williams. Isaac outside. Orlando making some changes. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 3.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson passes to Nance. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nance has got 6 points.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. DJ Augustine out there with Fultz. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Bamba. And it's Ennis in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Augustine. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 3.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Sexton kicks to Love. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando leading by 3. Love dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's Bamba. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's the floater. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Fultz kicks to Bamba. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for James Ennis. Inside. Fultz the pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And it's Gordon, that time on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Sexton the pass to Garland. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Isaac with some nice D. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. Isaac outside. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Isaac outside. And stolen by Love. Garland dishes to Drummond. Knocked away. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's Love for three.
And I like that defense from Gordon. He's a guy that makes you uncomfortable if he's guarding.
Here's the feed to Vucevic. Here's the pass to Fultz. Ross with it. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. And that'll be his third foul so far. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
To tie it up. Offensive rebound. Drummond. 2 free throws come. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Sexton, the pass to Garland. Love at the elbow. To the paint. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now, here's Fultz. Guarded closer.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
For three, Love. Vucevic with the rebound. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. And stolen by Sexton.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Isaac finds Gordon. Back to Isaac. Fultz the pass to Gordon. To the wing right side. Isaac outside. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Cans the three.
No fear from Fultz there. That's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moments.
So the Magic win it. It was a fantastic. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Looking comfortable in the pick and roll action. Levine just taking what he sees in these sets.
Sexton against Levine. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Garland with it. 5 on the clock. White with the defensive effort. Stolen by Garland. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, with unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. White finds Levine. Chris, it doesn't matter if they're two of the best teams in the league or the two worst. When these guys get together, these rivals, it's always fun.
Yeah, Kevin, you're so right. When it's a conference rivalry, that's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
And stolen by White. Levine with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Kick out to Levine. Trying to get open as Carter. Levine can't hit. Sexton against Porter. Sexton the pass to Garland. Up again.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Markkanen. And it's White, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Levine inside the three-point line. A new 14 for the Bulls. And it's White missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. And stolen by White.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Cleveland. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for Kobe White. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot by Saransky, no good.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Here's Satoransky following the basket by Kevin Love. Satoransky the pass to Cornett. Dishes it to Porter. Down low, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Bulls, 4-point game. The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. Sinks that one from the post.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Chicago making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The kick out to Young. Done outside. Back to Young. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Out to Nance.
Right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Hutchison. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Valentine passes to Cornette, and the shot goes in.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
Here's Windler. Done against Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sexton's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and so it's Cleveland, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Harrison out there with White. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. Here's Carter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. I mean, Carter Jr.'s tough as nails.
Levine's checked in for Chicago.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Love comes in for Nance. Here's Windler, and it's sent back by Carter.
You gotta like seeing this from Carter Jr. using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
White looking around. The feed to Carter. Out to White, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And Drummond throws it down.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, sensational look from the big fella.
Levine. Ooh.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And that'll be 2 free throws. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Bulls making a change here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carter. Luke Cornett comes in for Markkanen. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Now Cleveland moving it up. Bobbed up there for Love. No good, shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Cleveland leading by 5, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in.
As soon as Drummond gets ahead of steam, get out of the way. He's such a powerful finisher.
Satoransky, the pass to Gafford. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Passes to Sexton. Chicago grabs the miss, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Sexton against Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Denzel Valentine comes in for Luke Cornett. Harrison's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. Here's Harrison. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Harrison's got his first points of the game.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
1:06 left in the second quarter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3, and Young kicks to Harrison. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Carter, he's checked in for Porter. It's Thompson off the drive.
That's just remarkable control from Thompson. Superb initiative to take it inside and pick up the foul.
The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Wow. One area that Dunn must sharpen fast. I mean, he really has to really concentrate on moving the ball.
Dunn against Sexton. The pass to Osman. Porter in the corner. Over Harrison. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 1. Kenny, how'd you...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
If there's a better rebounder in the league than Drummond, tell me, because I'd like to know about it. I mean, his work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The open look here for Sexton. Drummond, great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
What an effort by Drummond, never giving up on the offensive glass and coming through with a big-time rim rock.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
Kawhi's
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. Luke Cornett comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Garland, the pass to Osman, and that one is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Cornett. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Cornett's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, at 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide open teammates.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Sexton. Stolen by Satoransky. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Gafford. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Markkanen in the corner, and stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers fast break, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So both teams changing it up here. Garland with it, now defended by Markkanen. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. And Markkanen throws it down.
Running the floor to perfection. Love how Marketing makes himself a huge target in these situations.
Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Pass to Windler. Nance outside. And here is Drummond, defended by Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
With his free throw shooting, the defense is always better off fouling Drummond when he gets inside.
So for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Shaquille Harris comes in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. Dunn passes to Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. On the wing, Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Dunn attacking. Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Nance outside. Latre. Carter pulls it in. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And Young kicks to Dunn. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. No good that time. Dunn with some nice D. Pass to Hutchison. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Passes it to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 5 to shoot. Young with the steal. Hutchison passes to Young. Here's Hutchison. Dunn outside. Makes it off the glass. Dunn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Garland. Dunn covering. Windler the pass to Drummond. Good work defensively by Carter.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hutchinson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. Young and Carter are the big men inside. White is out there with Valentine. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. White. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Love right side. Here's Windler. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
White against Sexton. And Young kicks to White. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Valentine. Love dishes to Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago. White drives in, and White with the stuff.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
The Bulls leading by 7. Outside, Levine to the left side wing. Markkanen against Love. Here's Gafford. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And stolen by Sexton. And they go to the intentional foul. Sexton finds Thompson. Fires from deep. A shot off that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. White wide open. He fires.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And Chicago also making a switch. Carter's checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Satoransky's checked in for Kobe White. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. Leading by 5. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. Back to Satoransky. Kick out to Levine. The pass to Satoransky. 6 to shoot. Carter right side. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 7. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. Satoransky finds Porter. And here is Satoransky. Levine with it. Guarded now by Sexton. It's the first that stretches their lead to 8.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls. He used both events to fuel his career.
And it's Love penetrating. Drummond. Rebound by the Bulls. And a little over 3. Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
Gracious. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Levine wide open. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Oh, Porter in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge. And Sexton slams it in.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Carter, the pass to Markkanen. He dishes it to Levine. Back to Markkanen. From deep 3-point range. That shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. There's the lob to Carter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Porter. It's good. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Satoransky looking around. Three-pointer, Markkanen, no good. And so it's Chicago winning this one.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gordon. To the middle, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Wide open. A new 14 for the Bulls. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And finished off by Fultz.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Outside, Markkanen. Fultz against White. He feeds it to Carter. Rebounded by Isaac.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. Kicks it to Fultz. Clock at 6. Oh, that's blocked.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Here's White after the Magic pick up 2.
Tenacious inside play from Kobe. Gets the shot off and a trip to the line.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this one. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Fultz against White. Here's Gordon to the right side. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. They get it back. But he gets it back. Fultz the pass to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Timeout.
Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Daniel Gafford comes in for Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. And Cornett gets it to go.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And it goes down 2 points. Gordon's got 6 points. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Now, here's Isaac. Denzel Valentine missing his last shot.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Levine with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Levine can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Here's Gafford. The shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Pass to Vucevic. And there's the pass to Ross. Down against Augustine. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Dunn penetrating. Shots good by Gafford.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Gafford. Great D that time from Vucevic. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Good defense by Markkanen. Some scouts question that end of the...
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Chris Dunn is out there with Harrison, and it's Porter at the 3 spot.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
Carter Williams against Dunn. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic.
Really?
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Porter after Jonathan Isaac's miss. Over Gordon with the tip, and Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And he makes the first.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And it's Fulton for Carter Williams. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. LaVine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Evan Fournier. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instinct, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Bulls.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
And the turnover again by Orlando. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Chicago leading. Thien passes to Gafford. The dish to Carter. Got a piece of it. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Vucevic checked in for Jonathan Isaac. The Bulls making a change here as well. Cornette's checked in. Here's Fultz. It's hauled in by Cornette. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the 2nd quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Gordon puts the move on. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And White kicks to LaVine. To the inside. Here's Gafford. Kicks it out to Markkanen. On the wing, LaVine. Guarded by Fultz. LaVine can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Fournier pass to Gordon. He can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Inside. Here's Gafford. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gafford. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Markkanen kicks to Levine, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Chicago, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Incredible touch for a big man. Markkanen shows it both in the field and at the line.
Here's Hutchison. Off target from outside. No good. And we've after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Bulls leading by 6. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac into the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. The kick out to Porter. 6 to shoot. Levine against Fournier from 11 feet away. Gafford misses. Well, Orlando shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Vucevic, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Orlando. Fournier against Levine, pass to Gafford. Kicks it out to Markkanen, stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
White up top, guarded by Fultz, and he gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Magic trail by 4. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. It's good. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
So for the Magic, Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Gordon. Chicago also making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Shaquille Harris comes in for Levine, and it's done in for Kobe White.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
Fultz looking around. Down low, Young with the steal. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Fournier. The shot by Harrison, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Not just a half-court player, Wendell runs the floor well and has those long strides that eat up the ground.
Back to Isaac. It's tipped. Young with the steal. To the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Harrison. And Satoransky subbed in for Dunn. The 10-footer. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 6 points in the bucket from Vucevic.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And Satoransky kicks to Cornett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Bulls have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach.
Here's Cornett. Pass to Hutchison. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Gordon's checked in for Ross. The Magic trail by 8. From deep. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Valentine wide open, he fires, and the Bulls with another miss. The Magic shooting a high 57% from the field in the third. Ennis passes to Carter Williams, shakes him. It's good, the assist that time from Ennis.
The size MCW gives you at a point guard position enables him to finish in the painted area with hands in his face.
Satoransky, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got White. Also Thomas Satoransky out there. Levine is out there with Markkanen. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 slot. White the pass to Hutchison. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
His playmaking is improving. It's encouraging to watch Kobe White dice up the pick-and-roll defense.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Markkanen. Levine against Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Such great balance and rhythm on this shot. Zach LaVine making it look easy.
Carter Williams the pass to Fournier. Here's Gordon. Hutchison with the rebound. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
The pass to Fournier. Back to Ross. Now here's Vucevic. Right side Gordon. At the elbow, Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And stolen by Fournier. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Fournier finds Carter Williams. Looking to end the run. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. And it's Vucevic missing. Chicago leading by 13. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The feed to Markkanen. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Daniel Gafford comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Porter subbed in for Satoransky. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Magic trail by 13. Passes to Fournier to the inside. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his 5th foul. Harrison's checked in for Chicago. Chris Dunn comes in for White. Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Gafford passes to Carter. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Fournier, and he dunks it down.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Here's Dunn. Carter left side from 12 feet out. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Gordon with it. To the paint. Here's Fultz. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Dunn left side to the middle, 13 feet away. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Dunn.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bulls.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Wendell Carter.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gafford passes to Porter. Here's Gafford, defended by Gordon. Isaac with the steal. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Banked in off the glass.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
So the Bulls win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I said
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Fournier, pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz, and here's Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. And it's Vucevic missing. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Sexton with it. Defended now by Fournier. The shot, no good. Isaac against Drummond. Here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Good on the second free throw. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now here's Fultz following the miss by Aaron Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Isaac with the steal. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Zizic has checked in for the Cavaliers. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Vucevic with it. Garland picks him up. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to Isaac. Drummond working against Vucevic. Count the basket.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Now here's Garland. And the pass to Drummond. And here is Garland. There's the triple. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Fournier gets a wide open look and a little luck that time, but it drops. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Garland dishes to Drummond. Pass to Osman. Ball's knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Here's Vucevic. Nice move. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And that one's good. Drummond
pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Got a piece of it. Ross passes to Bamba. Misses from close range.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Garland. Down low, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Passes it to Bamba. Back to Gordon. It's deflected, but he recovers it. Bobbed up there for Drummond. That shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution.
54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bamba dishes to Ennis. They get it again. Bamba kicks to Gordon. Ennis in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Sexton slams it in.
Now the hands, the anticipation. Nance Jr., a great job there. Reaching out, tapping that ball away for the steal.
The Magic have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Carter Williams. Bamba passes to Carter Williams. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's the pass to Ross. Kicks it to Ennis. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Ross, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Vucevic. Ennis dishes to Ross. Just 4 to shoot. And so Orlando again turning it over.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. It has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Love. And there's the feed to Thompson. Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Take a look at Isaac there, just patrolling the passing lanes, outstanding at knowing when to anticipate that pass.
Here's Sexton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Isaac's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. Over to the wing. Love right side. And a wide open look for Porter. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Thompson. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Osman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Osman, guarded by Augustine, and Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and it's Ross in for Fournier. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Orlando shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And that one misses. Ross against Porter. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Garland. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, Garland seeing the open court in front of him after the steal. And off to the races.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Poke loose. Ross kicks to Gordon. There's the dish to Bamba. And stolen by Drummond. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. Here's Osman. Nance passes to Porter. There's Garland. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Augustine dishes to Ennis. Trying to find Augustine. Gets it to him. Shot from 16. Shot clock at 6. And so Orlando again turning it over. Seven seconds left here in the second. Now here's Garland. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And there's no question Fultz has what it takes.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And, you know, not always the guy that you would expect to be making the big plays, but so far tonight, he has delivered.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Drummond finds Sexton.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Sexton drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Basket counts. Garland with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Osman. And he uses the glass on the layup. Osman's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Cavs. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Garland dishes to Sexton. It's blocked. Here's Gordon. That shot no good. Great D that time from Love. Oh, Sexton in position. Leaps for it. Back to Osman. Fournier against Sexton. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Vucevic, it falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Osman the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. They trail by 9 points. Gordon trying to break loose. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And stolen by Fournier. One-on-one fast break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day 1 when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Passes it to Vucevic. Here's Carter Williams. Back to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Now the pass to Carter Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bamba's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Evan Fournier.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Ennis, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Bamba against Nance. It's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Windler. Finished off the break. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Carter Williams. D right on him. Bamba finds Carter Williams. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. Here's Nance. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Ross. 4 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Bamba's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Throws it up high. Garland, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And Nance slams it in.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. Here's Augustine. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Garland. Headed by Augustine. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz has checked in. And then slams it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Vucevic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Sexton dishes to Nance. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. On the wing, Isaac. Vucevic finds Isaac. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Ross. And here's Vucevic. Back to Ross. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's Garland. The pass to Osman. Sexton on the wing. He kicks it to Nance. Love outside. Osman, the pass to Nance. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Cavaliers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. Pass to Fournier. The 3. Unable to get that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Fultz looking around. And stolen by Drummond. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Love. Nance with no one around. Off target from 3-point range. The Magic trail by 17 to the left wing. Vucevic against Love. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And it's 6 points for Evan Fournier.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Sexton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence that these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Drummond.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ante Zizic is checked in for Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Exum, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Osman. Right wing, three-pointer. And it's Dellavedova missing. Pass to Birch. And contact out. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while
The Chicago River winding it. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now, here's Garland. Bucket is good. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Lobbed up there for Love. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Payton passes to Porter, and that's going to be a travel. It's tipped. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Tries to save it, and Cleveland with another turnover here.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Here's White. To the inside. Levine for three. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
And so here's Cleveland after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Garland dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Inside, and stolen by Drummond. One-on-one fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
Free throw good. Porter.
You guys look at a guy like Otto Porter, and it seems like he's coming into his own in this league. He scuffled a bit, certainly, in his first season, but a key piece for this group moving forward.
Now, here's Sexton. Passes it to Love. Down low. Clock at 6. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Carter to the right side. Outside, Markkanen kicks it to White. Outside, Levine. Levine double team. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Stolen by Levine. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Levine finds Markkanen. And no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Sexton with it. Garland the pass to Osman. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Chicago making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. Luke Cornett comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. And it's good, 2 points. 1:15 left to play here in the first. Garland dishes to Porter. Pass to Garland. And the layup is good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now, here's Satoransky. Defense right on him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Garland. Satoransky covering. Of right side. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shot clock at 2. Windler's shot is off.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you want to...
Wow.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Pass to Windler.
I love the effort there defensively. Levine with all the physical tools and now the awareness catching.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers on top, up 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, they've got Thomas Satoransky, Harrison out there with Lauri Markkanen, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Now here's Satoransky. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the pass to Gafford. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
That's good from Porter on the assist by Nance. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes to Gafford. Outside, Markkanen. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Gafford. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Thompson throws it down.
You could see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Nance. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. Looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Sexton slams it in.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
Sadaransky, the pass to Cornette, and the basket is good.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Cavaliers leading. And here is Drummond. He has 6.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Cleveland leading by 3. Outside, Porter. And Sexton has it in the corner. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Porter with the steal to the inside. Here's Drummond. And the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Here's Gafford, defended by Drummond.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Young comes in for Luke Cornette. Zach LaVine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Sadaransky.
Boy, you love the footwork of LaVine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Sexton. And Sexton drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
LaVine dishes to White. Back to LaVine. And the layup's good off the glass. LaVine's got 6.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by LaVine.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards.
Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Love wide open, he fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Chicago trailing here.
to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so it's Cleveland with it. Now Garland. Here's Osman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Porter looking it over. It's White on the wing. Dishes it to Carter. Fires the 3. And it's White missing. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The finish. And White with the stuff.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Garland kicks to Osman. Pass to Garland. And the layup falls.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside, Markkanen. And Carter now, top of the key. Out to White. Outside, Porter. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Outside, Levine. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Here's Levine. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Levine. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Out to the right wing. Here's Love. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Love's got his first basket.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to
hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Markkanen against Love. Drummond passes to Love. Back to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for Darius Garland.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Levine, here we go. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And Cornette gets it to go.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Lobbed up there for Thompson.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Valentine. 26 seconds left in the third. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Cornette. To the middle.
Yeah, that's a case where you don't always have to get the block to play good defense, and Thompson did a great job on that possession.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Satoransky there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Garland. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Down low. Dunn passes to Gafford. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Gafford's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
It's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Back to Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach LaVine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Garland, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Bulls. He hits both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 3. Levine with it. Carter kicks to Markkanen. Now here's Levine. Inside. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him. It's stolen by Carter.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornette, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky subbed in for White. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And here is Satoransky. And there's the pass to Levine. Clock at 4. Here's Cornette, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Cavaliers leading. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. To the paint. Here's Love.
Well, Love so crafty near the rim, getting his man to get physical with him. Just a master of drawing contact.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Satoransky looking around. Passes it to Cornette. Now here's Porter. Not a lot of room. Gafford misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And foul on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland the pass to Osman. Money!
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now Satoransky. Here's Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, think back to the 2014 NBA draft, the 13th pick overall. Zach LaVine goes out and gives an epic performance in the 2016 dunk contest.
Chicago making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's White for Satoransky. Sexton dishes to Garland. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Sexton. Misses the tray. Outside, Levine to the inside. And stolen by Sexton. Money!
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.